everyone. Alright, everybody, good afternoon. I totally have my mask on and I should take that off because there's no one around me. Welcome back to a new week of vlogging. Today is October the 4th, and today is Tuesday. I did not get to film yesterday because if you guys watched my Instagram, I will have it linked down below. I did leave right at 4 o'clock. Today's not the case. It is currently 4:38. I am catching up on some grades. The only thing that I need to catch up on is the ELA weekly assessment. That is my last grade that I need to put for both classes. So here and then here. I do have a student that did have a infection, like I forgot what it was called, but she did have an infection in her body, so she did have to miss about a week of school. So fortunately she did come back today. I did ask her, like, how are you feeling? Are you okay? If you need to use the restroom, just let me know and I'll let you go whenever you need to, no questions asked. And then I gave her all of her missing assignments, which was a lot because it was a week full of materials and missing assignments. But I told her no rush, take as much time as you need to complete those assignments. If you want to take a week, take a week. And I just wanted to let her know. I did get an adorable little drawing that is so cute. I do need to finish up my TELPAS. This is the TELPAS result, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can finish that today. If not, tomorrow. I need to input my grades, so I'm going to do that today. And hopefully I catch up because I'm a little bit behind. But it's okay. Take a breather. We will be okay. Tomorrow we're going to work on facts and opinions. Because facts and opinion is not a difficult topic, but I do want them to just kind of like review it just so they kind of like understand the difference. And I did give them a actual copy of a keyboard. I think this is the Mac keyboard. I just got this for free. Just look it up on Google, like free keyboard layout. And I printed each for each student, and then I told them to practice their typing skills on this, and I actually was doing it too. It's actually kind of fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for Wednesday. Remember that we do leave at 5 because of our weekly staff meeting. Hopefully it goes better than last week, because last week's was a little bit more crazier. So hopefully this week we actually do get to learn, especially when grades are due and when attendance is due. We don't have like a calendar for that, and I need to know because I have no idea. So hopefully we'll learn that tomorrow. If not, I'll just ask the front office for a copy of the calendar. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Adios. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is Wednesday. I'm just packing up to go home, putting my computer as well as my tablet. By the way, I did get a comment asking what kind of resources do I use, like, you know, for technology. So I do have a Surface Book 3. I did talk about this in my previous vlog. I did buy this like 2 years ago, and it's been wonderful. It has a detachable screen, which I was using to, you know, project onto the smartboard using a USB, or at first it was a VGA, but now it's a USB. But I did go ahead and upgrade to a Surface Pro 8, which I love this thing, like, it's amazing. So now I'm able to use my Surface Pro and then have my laptop on the side. But that was last year. This year we actually got brand new computers because last year the computers were super slow. The only good thing about them was that they were nice and big, and it was touchscreen, but that's it. It was super infected with viruses or malware that made the computer so slow it was basically unusable. So I basically didn't use it. So that's why I bought the laptop and the tablet, so I can have the tablet here and then project what I want, and then the laptop, right? Am I saying that right? The laptop here, so I can like put my grades in and do the attendance and everything that I needed to. But now I have not been using my laptop as often as the computer, because since they've upgraded, it's nice and fast, it's nice and beautiful, it's big and nice screen. So I haven't really been using the laptop as much as I have. Instead, I use the laptop more for the kids. So I put it on the back table over there. Y'all know the back table. And then I put on typing.com, and then I let the kids practice. So far we have not been doing that just because timing has been off in the afternoon, because we did start case this week, like I did talk. I think I mentioned it in my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on my Instagram, go ahead and follow me. The link is down below. But we did start our after school program, and then we are going to start tutorials soon. Somehow my kids keep saying next week. I'm like, y'all, it is not next week. I promise it is not next week. This testing coordinator said it might be on the 17th of October, which I already hate because we used to start in January, but now we start in October. And let me tell you, you all are my witnesses. I, Miss Marisol Blanco, 5th grade reading teacher, will be doing one day. Tutorials is so stressful. Last year, I had mental breakdowns. Cried because of how much time I was at school. I would be spending 11 hours here from 6:45 to 6 p.m. I would cry in my car on my way to my house and my mom's house, because I would never. And then, you know, last year with the people and the not having a stable teacher, it would be too much. So this year I am taking priority of my mental health. You guys are my witnesses. I'm being truthful. No matter how much they ask, I need you to do 2 days. No. Either way, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I do have a couple things that I want to show you guys, like that I got from the nurse. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna spend 20 more minutes. I want to go ahead and organize a little bit, because I just feel like why I'm also stressed out is because I'm not organized. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Or someone can come and get him.
Fluency and comprehension. Isn't this the same? Why do I have 2 of the same? Like, what? And then I put a thing here. That's weird. Oh, okay. Never putting that again. Oh, look. It's like, don't put stickers. Well, it's not a sticker, it's a label, but don't, look. It's peeling. Oh, jeez. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Oops. What is this? I have 2 of the same. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why do I have 2 of each thing? Wasted paper, y'all. Seriously. Oh, let me do these tabs. Guys, so I do want to show you these. I got these from my Amazon wish list. So these come like in a book format, but there are like the task cards that are already like laminated, but these are like $10, but the box version are like $30. So I got the book version. So these are pretty cool because they're task cards. Obviously I am not gonna laminate because that's ridiculous, but instead I'm gonna actually do these for homework, because a lot of them have really cool like stories, and this is so cool because let me show y'all. Like, for example, this one says bugs for breakfast, and this one is about text evidence. So if you, sorry, I'm like moving all over the place. So it has like key questions like give me a fact, give me an opinion, a fun find, like I thought this fact was interesting, so that could be like a writing grade, context clues, so that's like vocabulary, you guys aren't even looking at it, I'm sorry, and then stretch like critical thinking. I mean, I just think these are so cool. There's literally 5 questions and I just think it's perfect. So what I will do is when I make a copy in the printer, and actually my mentor teacher taught me this, was I'm going to have a sheet of paper and then just cover it up like this, if I can do it, like this, and then I'll scan it like this, so that way the kids will write their answers up here. You guys see what I mean? And then if the one down here, this will be covered up, and then the kids will write the answers down here. So I think that's pretty cool. And there's so many. So this one is text evidence. This one focuses on context clues. This one is figurative language, so I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one, because figurative language is really, really difficult for the kids just because of how much it has, like idioms, personification. Let's see what else I see. I see similes, metaphors, hyperbole, understatement, similes again, literacy text, like I said, onomatopoeia, all alliteration. So, and then this one is making inferences. Oops, that's backwards. Making inferences. And then this one is informational text, which I mean, like, y'all, this is amazing. And plus I can also use, I know you guys can't see me, but I can use this also for tutorials, because when we have tutorials, even if we're not teaching that day tutorials, we have to have a lesson plan and copies ready for those who are staying behind and teaching the 5th graders. Like, seriously, like, so not only do I have to make a lesson plan for my normal work, I now have to create a lesson plan for tutorials, even for those who did not even like, who I'm not even teaching that day. I still have to make the lesson plan and copies, and then have it ready for the person who's doing tutorials. Like, that's ridiculous. So now that I'm thinking about that, you guys remember like my Sterilite 3 door containers that I said I was going to give away or throw away or donate them? Well, guess what? I'm gonna keep them. You know what for? Tutorials. Yep, you guessed it right. So I'll most likely do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then maybe the last, no, yeah, so I guess I just need only one. Maybe like the top one can be like take for Monday, take for Tuesday, take for Thursday, and then the bottom can be like put in Monday work, put in Tuesday work, put in Thursday work, because I think we do need to keep the actual lessons and actual work that they did do. And plus, I don't want to clutter up someone else's room with a whole bunch of paper. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take them home then, because I do need to, ooh, I got the hiccups again. I do need to clean them because they're filled with like crayons and color pencils from the beginning of the year. And then I'll bring them back. I need to make these labels, y'all. So if I have time, which I most likely will not, I'll go ahead and make some labels tonight so I can kind of organize a couple more things in my room. But other than that, this is it. I'm done talking. I will see you guys tomorrow for Thursday. Bye. Oh, well, hello there. I'm just kidding. I'm being silly. Either way, y'all. Oh, let me take off my mask because I have no one around me. But it is currently Thursday. It is 5 o'clock. Don't kick me. Don't kick me. I'm here purely out of y'all, because I want to record and I want to film, and I can't do that before school because I arrived like 7:25 today, and I don't want to, I can't do it after school. I mean, I can, but I would have to stay late. So good news is today was an okay day. I mean, it was towards the end it was kind of iffy, But some other good news is I did get a few supplies like I did mention yesterday. So I did get 2 bottles of Purell, and then I used my infamous little signature of putting a little what is this called, rubber band on, I don't know what it's called, like the spout or whatever, and then it just kind of helps them like not use as many hand sanitizer pumps as needed. And then I do have some Clorox that we did get, as well as some more tissue. I do need to make copies, but I'm going to go ahead and do that tomorrow. But I do want to show you guys what I have. I love getting free worksheets. Like, I think if you just take the time to look, you really will find some worksheets. Now, a lot of people say, like, don't reinvent the wheel. Just use, you know, from what you have last year and use the curriculum that the school gives you. But I just feel like I want to give them as many worksheets as possible so it can solidify that skill. But I also want to look for more fun activities. Like, for example, last year, especially my first year, I really didn't give out anything like in terms of new and exciting things, because one, half my class were online, so I just felt like it was not fair that the kids that were in person could color and cut, and then the kids at home were pretty much stuck with like an online digital version of the assignment. So obviously it was hard. My first year, that's kind of when I started to get a little bit more into like, okay, let's actually, you know, discover, and I want to give you some more arts and crafts, and I want to give you some more, you know, fun things. And then this year I want to add on to it so for example, there's this one, and these ones are all kind of all over the place, like from Kim Miller, from TPT. There's this website that I found. This one is from One Stop Teacher Shop. This one is from the actual MyView. This one is printable worksheets from mathworksheetsforkids.com. And there's just like a whole bunch of websites, so I'll try to link them down below, but no guarantee. So this one is a Halloween word problem. So this is more math, but I just like it for fun. And then this one is a roll and write. I just think it's super exciting. So I need to buy some dice, and I have about 2.5 weeks to do that. And I do have like 3 or 4 dice already, but they're at my house, first of all, or my apartment. And second of all, I definitely don't have enough for everybody, so I need to go to Dollar Tree and see if I can find some more. And then this is something that I did use last year. This is the Halloween dictionary search. It kind of helps them, you know, find guide words and helps them find the dictionary. And then in the bottom, they just have to put the words in alphabetical order. And I did use this last year, and I used it for like 2 grades, one for spelling, one for reading. And then this one is another new one that I did not use. It is the history of Halloween, and then it just has some reading comprehension questions on the back. So that one is new. This one is from Brainwaves Instruction. Let me see. Yeah, it says Brainwaves Instruction, so I'm not quite sure if that's a website. I just kind of looked it up, typed it online. This one I did use last year, if you may remember. This one is about candy corn, and again, it has some reading comprehensions on the back. This one is for Hispanic Heritage Month. Now this one is from another Nilly Dilly, kind of weird, but what I like about this is that this is differentiated. So I guess if you just look it up, like, I'm pretty sure I got this for free. I pretty much try not to buy anything. I usually try to find things for free, but this one is like super simple. It has like 132 words, but it increases in the word count and it increases in vocabulary. So like this one is 230, and then it keeps increasing to 253, and so on, so on. But what I like about it is that it does have the same questions. So for like my lowest kids, I'm going to do the one that has 132 words, and then for my more advanced kids, I'm going to do the one that has twice as many and 253, but they'll have the same questions. So I'm going to make copies of that. I just need to figure out how many of each I need to make copy for. Probably the lowest one will have like 4, and then I'll just slowly increase it from here on then. on TPT, we do have Social Studies My World, Building Our Nation. And then on TPT, I did find this free resource from No Name, but it's pretty cool because it's basically chapter 2 lesson 1, and it has like vocabulary and then some questions, and then here's chapter 2 lesson 2, and then here's chapter 2 lesson 3, if you guys can see that, and it's not blurry as heck. And right now, what's really cool about what we're learning in social studies is that right now the story of the week is actually about Christopher Columbus. And for social studies, we're on chapter 2 lesson 1, which is about the age of exploration. But the next lesson, lesson 2, will be about Christopher Columbus, so it does have that integration. And I think we have not finished reading lesson 1, so we're going to finish that tomorrow, and then on Monday we're going to start lesson 2, which is the Christopher Columbus story. This one I got as a freebie from the One Stop Teacher Shop. I joined her email club, and it has cause and effect, which we are still learning about text features. And then it does have this is Pedro's journal, the story of the week that we're reading, and it has just 5 comprehension questions. I'm still debating on whether to do that as a quiz. It's supposed to be for a quiz, but you can also just do it as a regular worksheet, so I think that's what I'll do. I do have some word study that we're doing vowel teams like OA, EE, AI, long I, long A, long O sound. You'd be surprised at how many kids don't know their vowel sounds. And then this one is homophones, because we have been learning the difference between your, and then there. And so I just kind of want to give them a little bit of extra practice with that, so they understand what homophones are, words that sound the same but are different. And then this one is facts or opinions. Bye, Miss Callie.
Bye, lovely. Mañana.
Sí.
Con blue jeans.
So that is something fun. Tomorrow we get to wear blue jeans. And I hate it when the principal and the admin make it sound like this grand thing, like, yo, guess what? The best surprise ever is that we get to wear blue jeans. Like, yay. Like, it's like the biggest thing in the world. The little kids they don't know what the heck they're going, like, what? But the big kids, they really enjoy it because blue jeans obviously are so much more comfortable. Let me know down below, does your school let you wear blue jeans? Like, is it every Friday? Some school districts I heard do it every Friday, some do it like once a month, some don't do it at all. So let me know what's your policy on blue jeans for your school. This one is facts or opinions. Next week we are going to go more deep into facts or opinions, just because I want to solidify that skill. They know it. I feel like it's an 80% chance of, like, I have a hangnail of them knowing it. I just want to solidify it more. This one is, again, a compound sentence worksheet, but it kind of gives them like the little conjunctions here. They just have to combine both sentences. A lot of worksheets though, I know. This one is from K5 Learning. This one's like really popular among the teachers, where basically they have to decide if it's simple, compound, complex. But this one is reading. This one, because I do need like a lot of reading grades, and I just feel like I haven't been giving a lot of reading assignments. This one is what's it say? Is that really a monkey? And then has some cute illustrations, but this one's a bit longer. Even though the words are more spread out, it is front and back, and then it does have questions on the back, or like the 3rd page. So I normally try not to have like worksheets that require like a staple, because one, it's a lot of paper, but you know what you gonna do. Okay, so this is my little, like this is the infamous task cards that you get at Michael, and it comes in a set of 12. But basically, I have put all of my kids' popsicle sticks in here, and then today, so basically I kind of like shake it up to kind of like, get that, like, who am I gonna pick? But today, this week, we have been working on fluency, building up their fluency. I'm not sure if I talked about this. So every day I pick 2 random people, and what I like about this is that I put a B, and a B stands for Blanco, and then on the other side I put F, and F stands for Felix, my other co-teacher for 5th grade. Blurry as heck. Either way, y'all saw the point. And then they have the name. I can probably show you because it doesn't have like, it just has the first name, but I don't want to risk it. Either way, I just picked 2 random people, and these 2 people are their partners. And then same thing, pick 2 random people, and then these 2 are partners. Same thing, 2 people, partners, and so on, so on. So every day they have a new partner, and they had to read the story that I gave them. It's a pretty long story, but it's really engaging. It's fiction, but it's a really realistic fiction story, and they have to read it to their partner and vice versa. And we've been building up our fluency, but not just, you know, how fast they read, but also like the expression, the characters. Like I want to feel like I'm like in a movie, right? So tomorrow they're gonna actually get up in front of the class, and they're going to read it, and I'm going to quiz them, or basically give them a test on how well they read. You know, if there's a comma, do they pause? If there is a period, do they stop and, you know, take a breath? If there is dialogue, did you change the voice to make it sound like somebody is talking and not just like in a robotic voice? If there is a exclamation mark, are you saying it with more expression, not just shouting? Because I got to teach the kids that. Sometimes they think exclamation marks, think shouting, but it's not shouting. You're just saying it with more emotion. If it's a question mark, if there's a question in the story, are you actually saying it like a question? Because, you know, it's a question mark. So basically all week we've been doing that, and, you know, getting them used to working with different kinds of partners. And basically that's pretty much it. I know I've been talking for like 10 minutes straight, but I just have a lot of information to tell you. Behavior is going great. The only thing that I need to work on is them putting back the actual dry erase boards, and they just keep laying it on top, so I need to work on them with that. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I am hungry. I don't have food though in my kitchen. I might need to stop at Walmart on the way home. And this is gonna be first thing that I'm gonna do in the morning. Hopefully I'll also have time during my ancillary time from 8:30 to 9. So crisscross my fingers. That's not good. Sorry, y'all. Crisscross my fingers for time. If not, I'll also print during lunch. I was gonna print during lunch, but I forgot the papers, and I just didn't want to make the trip because the cafeteria is kind of far. So either way, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't go yet. Bye. All right, everybody, you guys might be a little bit shaky because I am hand holding you. It is currently 4:01. I am clocking out, and I totally just did the wrong one. I'm gonna I gave a lot of assignments to the kids today. Bye. They're fine. I decluttered a lot, so you guys should be proud of me. We got some popcorn. These are like extra bags. It looks like 3 of my kids just did not grab their little baggies, so I'll take it home. Let me turn this off. Toot, 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 like that. I'm leaving my desk a little messy, but you know what? I'll fix it Monday morning. I still did not pass the bullying out. I was supposed to do it this week, and I just did not, so apologize for that. These I'm going to leave for tutorials, like when we start tutorials and maybe I'm not here, we just need something extra to do. This will be for, oh, I forgot, y'all, I gotta do my my unsubmitted timesheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. All right, so other than that, the room looks pretty good. One of my kids helped me with the date. And y'all, I'm truly leaving. These are like extra copies, so I need to like declutter them or go through them to see what I need to throw away. Why is this thing blurry? You guys see that? It's like blurry. Wonder why. Oh, okay, I figured out the reason why, because it was on manual focus and not autofocus, but now it's perfectly in focus. Let me take this water bottle home because I keep pouring waters like a crazy person. And that's pretty much it. This entire stack right here is a bunch of copies that I did during lunchtime and during my 20 minutes of planning time, but I just did the rest during lunch. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave out the door. Bye guys.